And our mind is like a radio that is always seeking for stations to receive data from, to be attuned to be actually downloading something into this physicality so we can experience it as our reality. That's the purpose of our mind. That's the purpose of mentalism. There is a law of mentalism in the universe. And it means that those beings who have ability to perceive intellectually through semi-physicality or physicality through the mental body, it means that the mental body needs to be tamed. It not so much control, but it needs to be educated, right? When we have this amazing field of co-creation available to us, we have to use it. If we are not using it, then we just give it to the plane of existence that knows exactly how to use it. It's like, oh, well, you don't want it, I'll take it, right? If you don't know what to do with this field, there are different planes of existence that can assist you by plugging your stream of consciousness into a field that needs to exist. Do you want to be a channel of that? Great, let's do it. And then we become very sustainable to the ever-changing currents of this physical world and dualistic dynamics. So please think, how many times in your life have you been reflecting back, looking back at the years and thinking, God, I was just co-creating my life because my mother told me something when I was little, or my father told me something, or there is something that I've heard in the news or from somebody else, and I took that belief system or that idea for truth, and I've been co-creating with this for 20 years or for 10, 15 years. Wow. You see? So everything that enters the field of our awareness, it does go somewhere. It's not just like, oh, we see it and it goes into the storage. It goes into the field, and that field begins to co-create through us. It begins to build our realities, build our experiences. So it's very similar to food that we eat. Our mind is very similar to our digestive system in our physicality. Whatever we place upon it, it will process and it will generate a certain frequency, generate a certain electricity and impulse, right? So when we are eating consciously food that is expired, that is out of date, or it's not looking fresh and it's not fresh in any shape or form, but we are aware of it, but thinking, I'll digest it. My stomach has been through so much, it can definitely deal with this one too. And we eat the food that is not fresh, and we are aware of it. And then what happens? Our system freaks out and it takes us through the process of purging. And we are saying, oh, it's okay. It was just this rotten fruit that I ate or something. But it is something that we place into our system by choice with the full awareness. So everything that comes into the field of our mind is the same way. It's the food for our system. Food, physical food and foods and products, they sustain us physically and also frequency-wise. They allow us to continue this experience. And in the same way, thoughts, they are generating electricity, they're generating a certain impulse, generating a specific frequency. And this frequency is going into the storage of our auric field, into our auric body. And then we communicate with it, with the rest of creation. We are drawn to environments that we don't like, thinking, oh, why? Well, the reason for this why is because of the thought or belief system or a program or mental conditioning that we so carelessly received because we never considered until the moment that it's important. But everything is important. Nothing is ever a coincidence. There are never, ever, ever any random environments, random thoughts, random words are floating around you. You're never hearing just stuff. You're never hearing just random things. You are hearing frequency and intention. You are hearing a program. You are hearing a frequency. Do you want it? Do you don't want it? The choice is within ourselves. You see,